Video. Kirsten and I beat the you know what out of this one, right?
Yeah.
But if you're not using video, I'll tell you what, you got a service. Clearview, back to Clearview again. I had John, their service tech, come into our house, and we did a couple of videos of him just on my furnace. And we put those up on YouTube, and we put it on a blog post, we put it on YouTube. And they were getting tons of great comments on this thing. Like, not on the YouTube site, but people phoning saying, that was a great video, I love it. But it's a great way to showcase your product or service so that it demystifies some of the stuff that you do. The other thing too is you can do a whole bunch of how-tos. You can do, we did one which is, what if your furnace goes down? How are the procedures to take to shut the gas off on your furnace and what you have to go through to troubleshoot that stuff, right? Not that anyone's going to go there and look up online how to turn off a furnace when I'm troubleshooting or anything like that and watch the video. I don't know, but it's just useful information. Video is actually right now, according to Wired Magazine, 70% of the consumption online. It's actually going, Cisco predicts it'll be 80 to 90%. I used the 90% because I found a stat that they had put out a few years ago. They revised that subsequently. They're saying by 2015 it'll be about 80% of all consumption online. So if you have a website with no video on it, guess what? You're already in the minority. We preach this all the time. You're in the minority. Not only that, it's remembered. Video is remembered 8 times greater than written information and 4 times greater than just audio alone. So a great audio-visual story is remembered. So, the vast majority of people are consuming via video. And if you have a great story, they're remembering it. So this is increasing your marketing message massively. Kirsten and I do a lot of videos work with companies. And, give us a shout if you want to find out ways of doing stuff. There's my plug. The other thing, too, is optimized video has a 50 times greater chance of getting you on Google's first page. We did the last webcast, 30 website secrets.
Yep.
And I broke it down into a whole bunch of chunks. If you actually punch in, I believe on Google, website secrets, in some cases, depending where you are, you'll see our videos poking up on the first and second page, which is great. The other one, too, is if you go down Google, go down the left-hand side and hit videos. At least when I was looking in here and I was looking down at Scottsdale on the weekend, we're dominating the first 10 results that are sitting in there by the vast majority. So we've got to, it's easy to optimize your videos and have a far greater chance of actually getting found online. That stat comes from Forrester, by the way. So it's not me making up stuff off the top of my head, by the way. So video, absolutely incorporate it into what you're doing.